Welcome everyone. My name's Jose Chavez from Ready to Rank, and today I've been joined once again with my good friend Alison from Pinpoint Local, and we're here to talk all Google Business Profile and how to help business owners leverage the platform. So today's topic is quite interesting. We've had quite a few updates. If you missed our last episode, it was all about a new feature on the Google Business Profile. But now Google have released this mode, which is going to change the playing field for a lot of businesses. And what it's called AI mode. Now, Alison is our expert when it comes to Google Business Profiles and all things Google. So, Alison, tell us about AI mode and what is it going to do for businesses? And for those who haven't joined us, why don't you just give us a quick introduction about your business?
Okay, rightio. Thanks, Jose. Always great to be with you and talking about all things local and SEO and Google Business Profile. So I'm the owner of Pinpoint Local. So we help local businesses with their Google Business Profile and local SEO to get their profiles to rank for local search terms so they get those phone calls and leads to their website for local searches. So getting on to this week's topic about coming out from Google I/O. If people aren't aware of that, that's a developer conference. It's done once a year. It's been going on in California since about early 2002. Where it's at the moment in the theatre, there's since 2008, and it's invitation only, though I think it is live streamed. And this is where Google announces all their developments and gives an idea of what's coming up and how things are going to change in the next 12 months. I mean, some of their biggest releases have always been at Google I/O, which is generally in May of each year. So wasn't disappointing this year. Just this week, Google I/O had an amazing amount of releases, but the most exciting one from our point of view and from most is their biggest release is within Google Search, their AI mode. So everyone has been using ChatGPT for conversational and chat searches and queries. Well, this is Google's answer to that. So it's conversational search overlay within our Google search. So big news, big changes for searchers and for local businesses and people who want to get found on Google.
Yeah, it's incredible. I've seen on the Google website how it works and how it runs. Now, Google has AI overviews, and that's what we're currently used to at the moment. So, what is the difference between AI overviews and AI mode?
Okay, so I'll just go back one step backwards again, Jose. So most people are probably still used to the traditional Google search, which is the blue links that we talk about, which go to the website.
Yeah.
And for Google Business Profile, if it's about a local search. Now, in the last 12 months, as Jose has said, Google overlays. So you will find not for all searches, but definitely for informational searches, you'll get a summary above everything else. And that is Google summarizing from multiple websites and multiple directories and will summarize about that search term. And with some links or some citations, which are very small and sometimes right down the bottom.
Yeah.
Now, AI mode is an overlay over that in as far as at the moment, for everyone just to be aware that it's in beta and it's in Google Labs at the moment and only in the US. The expectation is that by mid-2025, it will be rolled out, definitely out of beta, definitely across North America and probably globally. Definitely this year, but they're even saying mid-2025, which isn't far away actually, is it?
When you say beta, you're talking about testing mode, right? Just for those people who are.
Yeah. When you go, you can go to Google Labs and enable that. And in Google Labs, you can switch on AI mode. That's the only way you can get it at this point in time.
Yeah.
But it will be rolled out so that you will see it in Google Search. And what it will be, you've got the Google search bar where you put in your query. At this point in time, there will be a button on the right underneath, which will say AI mode.
Yeah.
And when you press that, you will go into AI mode. And I'll explain that in a minute. But the assumption is that sooner than later is that there won't be that option. It will always be AI mode.
Mm.
To begin with, it will be an option which will have Google search on the left-hand side button, and next to it will be AI mode.
Yeah.
So at the moment, when you click into the AI mode, you still get those AI overviews that we've been used to in the last 12 months, but now you can chat within those overviews. So you say a term like the best coffee shop near me in Fitzroy. We're based in Melbourne. So the overview will show a summary of multiple Google Business Profiles, websites, and all their reviews, and will suggest the top three in the overview. And then in AI mode, you can then say, well, now, can you tell me which one is open right now? Or which one has got parking close nearby? Or has it got al fresco area open on Sunday afternoon?
Mm.
So then you can have a conversation with the AI overlay.
Mm.
So it's built on top of that using Gemini as the AI mode. So everyone's been used to that conversation in ChatGPT, and this is continuing on in Google search though.
Mm.
And it's an overlay over the overlays. So
Yeah, yeah. So, but that's been a massive trend in ChatGPT. A lot of people have, I guess, moved from Google and started their searches in ChatGPT because they're getting a more comprehensive result because they want to ask the details. Does it have disabled parking? Does it
yeah.
cater for gluten-free options? And ChatGPT was giving those answers. So this is the answer to ChatGPT, isn't it?
Yeah. Um, Definitely, because exactly like you say, that it's the detail that AI is brilliant at, and it's all about structured data. So Google search, traditional Google search, was best for those keyword searches like best cafe near me, as short as that. But anything long like best cafe open on Sundays that provides al fresco dining for vegans, it was not good at. AI is fantastic at that. So, but you need to be, for a local business, you need to provide all that information to AI to provide that in the AI mode.
Mm.
And fortunately for local businesses, the Google Business Profile is perfectly positioned for this. It
Yeah.
is absolutely perfect. And there's no doubt nearly all the experts are saying that your Google Business Profile is more important than ever before
Mm.
because the AI mode is pulling the information directly from your Google Business Profile. And all those attributions, which is a option in Google Business Profile that not everyone fills out, those small little details about your business are so important. And the AI will be pulling that information in response to queries like that.
Mm.
So to get ready for this to be coming out, you need a really comprehensive, completed Google Business Profile and with consistent, fresh update, and also a good website, which people may not be going to because the websites are pushed so far down,
Mm.
but they could go to if Google summarizes your website because you've got structured data on it.
Yeah. Yeah. So a lot for those people who haven't been following along or do not haven't touched up profiles in 6 to 10 months, where do you add these details? Where can you add these details in your Google Business Profile?
Well, basically, go into your back end, go into the dashboard and fill out everything. Absolutely everything.
Every
Go through
single
that
option,
profile, that edit, absolutely.
not leave
Anything that there,
unturned.
yep, do not leave anything untouched. If Google is asking for some information about your business on your profile, oh, for goodness sake, give it. It's
Yeah.
Google's product.
Yeah.
It wants to know about you. So provide everything. And then once you've done everything, then you've got to continue going. You cannot let it just sit there. It is not a set and forget.
Yeah.
product at all. Google wants, and as our conversation, was it last week about the new highlights, what's happening?
Yeah.
That is Google saying, what's happening this week about your business? What's
Yeah.
your latest offers? What's your latest promotion?
Yeah.
What are you doing? So, once again, that feature, which was only released last week, and that's where everyone was saying, how come Google didn't wait to the conference a
Yeah.
week after? And everyone was saying, well, it's because there's something so much bigger.
Wow. And that is
And
massive.
and AI mode. And I mean it will change the face of Google search for forever. So clicking on websites and blue links will be long gone very, very soon. And everyone will be chatting. So for local business owners, fill out your Google business profile absolutely completely. Make sure it has rich media in it. That means images, videos. Fill out your alt text, which is information about your images and about your video, and provide content about your offers, your specials, your promotions, what's happening if it's seasonal, if you're doing summer, winter, autumn, whatever is relevant to your business, provide all that information consistently and never forget reviews.
Mm.
That's going to be massive. Google reviews.
Yeah. I can't believe the changes that's happened for the Google business profiles in the last 6 months. It,
Oh,
there's been a massive shift, a massive change, and there hasn't been so many changes in a short amount of time for so long. So Google are looking after small business owners. They're giving the signals, they're giving the little carrot, they're dangling the carrot out and saying, look, you have to use the Google business profile to stay relevant in 2025. It's a must do, isn't it?
yeah, yeah. And really, Google owns the space in local business. I mean, Google Maps and the Google business profile really, it is, Google does own the information about it. I mean, obviously there's Bing and Microsoft Bing and ChatGPT, uses the information from Bing, but it is Google's business profile and Google Maps, which has so much information about local business.
Mm.
And all these changes in Google search for some type of websites, it is not an advantage at all. In fact, it may be quite devastating if you're a media type, informational, that type of website. These are going to be very different days for them. But for local, actually, you can beat your competitors big time by really being in front and being AI ready via your Google business profile and your website.
Yeah, yeah. So from my point of view, when it comes to the website and being AI ready, it's all about relevant articles, for a plumber. How do I fix a broken tap, or how do I unclog a pipe in the sink? Things like that are more important than ever. Even simple FAQs on the bottom of a service page that answers common questions will get picked up by Google and will give you that chance to be shown in AI mode. So, you know,
Definitely. Yeah, yeah. FAQs will be really important. You With websites, the top of the funnel, that means informational type content. People probably won't go to the website at all because the AI will just summarize that so wonderfully from
yeah,
so many websites, and the whole answer will be just within AI mode. But for those local businesses who want to be really unique and talk about case studies and real problems and solving and providing the solutions to whatever their customers' problems are, and putting that on the website, that will probably win you in AI.
mm,
So I don't think the generic content will get you very far these days, but for local businesses and being local, you can be unique because your business is all about you. So tell Google how you fix those drains or the location where you're doing it and what type of drain it was and what type of blockage it was or what day of the week it was and make it unique and rich data with images, videos, FAQs, have structured data on your website. Do it on your Google business profile. And I really think you'll beat everyone else in your area if you do that.
Hmm. It's very interesting times. I'm very excited for local business owners. And if you're a business owner that hasn't touched your Google business profile, now's the time. Now's the time to get back into it. And as Alison said, every single field that they have available, fill it out, put it in there, get that profile to 100% because it's going to be benefiting you as soon as they release AI mode in Australia.
Yep. And then it's coming soon.
Mm.
So, and probably, as they say, be 2025. So start now for sure. Um, and you need consistency all the time and never forget your Google reviews. We see that even in the AI overviews without the chat function, Google, the overviews pull in for local comments and sentences straight from the Google reviews.
Mm. Yeah, well, it's incredible. So you need to make sure that you have a plan on how to generate reviews, which is one
Yeah,
topic that we've covered earlier. So if you haven't seen that one, go back, check
yeah,
it
true.
out because
Yep.
it's a pretty important part of it. And one area that we haven't covered, which we will cover, is how to consistently update your profile.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
You know,
yeah. Okay, they'll be coming up soon, I'm sure.
yeah,
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 it's just that there's been so many releases
yeah.
lately, and to be on top of it all and provide everyone with latest updates.
Hmm.
Yeah, and so doing a deep dive just into the basics of Google Business Profile
Yeah,
and mirroring the website and the profile together too.
yeah.
There's certain strategies, but yeah, it's exciting times. It's going to be really interesting, and Google does say, I mean, you know, give it time. I mean, when the overlays first came out 12 months ago, it was a bit ridiculed. Do you remember the pizza with the glue and the cheese, or the answer it gave, or something like that? There was a few weird things, but I mean, you know. Google's been doing AI for a long time, and I'm sure this search and the whole Google ecosystem will be quite fascinating to see how it goes.
Awesome. Thank you so much once again, Alison, for bringing in your expert tips on Google Business Profile and all the latest updates that Google has to offer. Now, for those businesses that are not sure what to do when it comes to optimizing your business profile, Alison does have an order that she offers. Did you want to tell us about that order that you offer?
Yeah, yeah, sure. And actually, we're changing the audit a little bit now, just in the last week, and it's actually been called AI Ready
Oh.
Google Business Profile. So, and that means the slant is all about, is your Google Business Profile ready for AI mode? And once AI mode comes into Australia, are you using it? Once we start playing around with it, because I've only seen what other people are doing in the States and everything, once we start, doing searches in it and seeing what's working, what's not working, hearing what is happening overseas that are in front of us. I'll be doing audits all about AI and your Google business profile. And will this work for AI and particularly against your competition because it's all competitive
Yeah, it definitely is. If you are not doing it, then your competitors will be.
for sure.
And that's the aim of the game is to outrank your competitors and get in front of the searchers. So thank you once again, Alison. I really appreciate your time. My name's Jose Chavez from Ready to Rank. I'm here with Alison Evans, and that brings us to the end of this session where we've just covered AI mode in Google search. So thank you once again. I appreciate your time. Thank you, Alison. And
Thank you.
let's stay tuned to the next one.
Good one. Cheers. Bye.